Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I got a message from Spirit. Spirit wanted me to deliver something to you today. This is a very heavy topic, so I'm going to try my best to be as sensitive about it as I can, because I know a lot of us in the twin flame community, we've experienced something like this along our journey. And I just wanted to first pray that I can get the words out exactly as they came to me. Holy Spirit, please guide my words during this channeled message. I set the intentions that this will heal someone's heart, give them hope in their divine connection, and allow the divine masculines watching, and the divine feminines, to feel excitement again about the chance of reunion here. I was watching Mami Wata Tarot, if you guys I know about her channel. So I'm not really promoting it anymore. I don't know if I want to promote a lot of channels anymore. Because I find that sometimes my energy is so wishy-washy. Sometimes I resonate with the message. Other times I think the reader is quite limited in their thinking. But I will say something quite amazing about her. She has such a work ethic, okay? A workhorse. And she is such an inspiration as a reader. Especially to be a very independent entrepreneur in channeling messages from Holy Spirit. So I will say, she knows her shit when it comes to channeling messages. However, this one, it was no part of the reader. This is just a heavy message. That the message I was watching, I couldn't even watch all the way through it because I knew it wasn't my message. I was being called to integrate the shadow energy of that reading, transmute it by speaking positively about what used to happen and now what does happen. What she was referring to in the reading was that what did happen was a divine feminine was waiting on her divine counterpart to come through. He knew, and she said there were two masculines that knew that she was the divine counterpart. But both of those masculines waited way too long because they were concerned about the karmic feminine that they were with, another woman that was a lot weaker mentally and would take her life, or threatened at least to take her life if he left. And Spirit really wanted me to talk about this today. It's a very heavy message. Divine masculine, you're not responsible for somebody else's actions. There's no blood on your hands. You are free to go. That's right, you are free to go. The only one keeping you there is you now, your own sense of guilt. And that guilt is coming from a sense of not knowing that you're fully allowed to be happily in love. That might come from a deep-rooted traumatic experience in childhood where you never felt like you were allowed to be happy. Someone else's happiness always had to come first. But you are free to go. You're free to go. You're free to be with your divine counterpart, okay? Because what happens is you're one of many divine counterparts. And a divine feminine will pull her energy back and not wait. There's no point in waiting if you are a divine feminine. When you're a divine feminine, you have no need to wait. You know that you do not chase something, you attract it. So you're going to attract more love into your life as soon as you let an energy like this go. So divine masculine, going forward, please know that you are free to go. You do not have to stay in a karmic, toxic routine with a woman or a man, anyone that threatens to guilt trip you by taking their own life or harming themselves. That is not on you, and spiritually speaking, that is on that soul. It is their karmic debt, that is their karmic situation, that is their lessons they need to learn. They'll incarnate again and do it again until they learn their lesson that that's not how you get out of karmic debt. You have to work your way through it. You have to work your way to love. You don't just get to take a shortcut out of it. So the divine masculines that are worried about leaving a toxic situation for love, for your true divine counterpart. A lot of the masculines that are healed and are coming to this conclusion, what I've just channeled, is they're saying things like, that's not on me, if you do that, if you take your life for self-harm, if you do that, that's not on me. I didn't do it. I didn't lead you to it. I didn't actually do the act. A lot of divine masculines might feel guilt in that you maybe enabled this person for a long time. To get to as sick in the head as they are, it took a lot of enabling, okay? And so the guilt that I think the divine masculines could feel at this time is a lot of enabling, and that they know that they are guilty of doing that. However, you have to set yourself free from that as well, because not everyone knew what we didn't know what we were doing. We were all living under the veil of consciousness. You know, we didn't know what we were doing. So going forward, you have to make a judgment call, divine masculine, to rise up and choose love. And if anyone in your life threatens you in a way to harm themselves or you or others or your divine counterpart, whatever, that person is not acting out of love, and that person already needs to be out of your energy. You already need to walk away from that person and let them do whatever they're going to do, okay? Let's see if there's any other message here for that. Coping. I heard coping mechanism, reconciliation. This is what they normally do to cope when you leave, is they guilt trip you and do an empathy spell to bring you back in so that you can reconcile. Exactly. But this time, the divine masculines have healed so much that that you're not going to be able to do that. That you're not going to be able to reconcile with the karmic frequency. You can't. It just doesn't work anymore. It only worked because there was unhealed trauma, and it doesn't work anymore. So the masculines can no longer grip on to the karmic, and the karmic can't grip on to the divine masculine. And also what I am getting is the divine feminine is now offering herself as a healer to console and comfort the divine masculine when he approaches her. So once again, not only is there zero guilt that the masculine will be feeling, but now even if there is residual guilt, or worst case scenario, a karmic does do something stupid in their own life, ruining their reputation, throwing their career down the drain, taking their own life, something stupid, right? It's not on the divine masculine, and the feminines will be healing the masculine. You will be feeling like consoling them, comforting them, letting them know that it wasn't their fault. It's not, and you are absolutely right that it's not. So there's so much more healing happening in these twin flame dynamics now, as we've ascended and grown consciously, that there's nothing left for parasitic energies to cling on to. It doesn't work like that anymore. The guilt trips are done. Karma has been paid. Inspiration. And now that the twins have met each other, they've come into harmony. They are aware of each other. Now, even if this is something just in the dream space. Actually, I'm going to have to do another reading on that, because I think I got a dream, and I really need to go into detail, because I think that it's for the divine and masculine and feminine collective. And I really need to get a reading on that, pull some cards on that. Anyway, now that they are aware of each other, they have been inspiring each other at a distance. And this inspiration, this fire, this zest for life is really triggering a lot of the demonic strongholds in other people outside of them, externally of them. And this is you're going to see a rise and an uptick in things like threats, suicide threats and attempts, things like that. And I'm telling you, divine masculine, you are clear of any wrongdoing. Keep your hands clean. You're not doing anything. You're a divine masculine. You are chosen by God. You are a divine being. You are pure love. You're not causing anyone to harm themselves. So you need to be aware of that, okay? And let go of the karmic. Let go of the karmic energies. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, well-being. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's well enough alone. So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.